Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing the Painscreek Killings. It's been a few days since I last recorded, so my memory is a bit hazy. That's the flashlight, that's the camera. Okay. Yeah, I think I was talking about... I made a quick check from the earlier recordings. The idea for me is to go to the sewers. Yeah, I think I misspoke when I told that you can get the tools from the basement of the hospital, but no. The tools should be in the photography lab. At least that's our knowledge about it. But maybe we can have the keys or whatnot inside the hospital area. Although anyways, we have to... So, I don't know. I'm guessing the sewers are way to the hospital basement. Because there is no other way to go there. Unless I'm completely mistaken. Anyways, sewers are the one where we are going and see what we can find from there. And I upped the graphics and so far it should be working okay. I don't know what happened. I restarted my game a few times and computer restarted earlier. No updates, nothing, but for now at least it seems working. I try to monitor the situation and if the graphics drop then why did I go here? Is there anything? No. If the graphics drop then I'll probably lower the graphic settings, but for now at least. We did have this map, Painscreek. Yeah, Painscreek Community Hospital. I almost certain that means storage. No, you can't see here, but there's the community hospital. So I'm almost certain that that's where we can get to the basement. What else? Journal. What did we have? Oh, no, pictures. I had a picture from here. We could go and check the Dorothy's house, because if I remember correctly, Dorothy should have the key to Oliver's photography, but I'm almost certain that we didn't see anything there, but I could take a quick look-see there. So we should go... Yeah, I'm running. Okay, good. Yeah, so far so good looking. The FPS, the mansion area is the biggest problem, especially when I went inside a few times, but hopefully it works now. No. Yeah. Yeah, I may have to sometimes at some point take a little gander of my notes and see what is where. There are few places I can't open as of now. Can't see any keys here. I could actually keep these open. I'm almost certain that I had them open, but I might be also wrong. Can't see keys in the vases. Is that vases? No, don't get stuck. Oh yeah, I can zoom also. That is good. Can I? No, I don't think I can open that. No. Yeah, I have to be careful. That would be a logical place for keys, but there's none there. Anyways. What about here? No. No, only the diary. I think I already... Yeah, definitely. We can actually... I think we can see it from here. Yeah, I think we do have it. And no, that is locked. We can't open those drawers. Anything inside the toilet? No. Nothing whatsoever. At least I can't see. And this is locked. And we can't... Do we have... What keys do we have? Found the next to sewer map in Scott's cabin. So, sewer key. And then we have this medallion. And there was the number 0526, which didn't work on the code on the drawer in the one of the buildings. I can't remember. And yeah, but they were the darts, I think. But what does it mean? I don't know. There are two places we have seen dartboard. Hotel and the building, but to be honest, I don't know if it's anything. Why I'm thinking it might be important is because there is the guide to darts, the pointings. So basically, I'm thinking that if you're giving the guide, that means it maybe comes in play at some point. But that could be me just overthinking that it wouldn't be the first time to do that. Seeing clues where there are none. Anyways, yeah, here it is. And now I think we can open this. So far it's interesting. I haven't had to use guides for this game at all. It will be interesting to see how much I have missed. Okay. Well, either right or the left. So if I'm going left, we should be near to Mayor Mansion. We could go and check if there's anything there, then come back here. I think that's a good idea. Or not. Can I actually... I can climb up. Excuse me. I'm gonna check. Oh, okay. So you can't climb up. Okay. So right will lead us over here. So I'm gonna check the... Oh. Well, left first then. Okay. Can't open. So right it is. Ah, that really hurt my ears. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. It shouldn't be. For me it's a little bit louder. So I'm guessing we're here now. And everything is locked. Well, whoop-de-doo. So, right is way to go, but of course I'm gonna go check the left straight one. Just because. So far nothing spooky has happened. Not as annoying sewers as in Vampire the Bloodlines. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Which was a little tedious, but manageable, fortunately. And yeah, now I think I'm going on the right way. So far everything should be okay. Yeah, I was just checking the FPSs. No sudden drops, nothing. I have no idea what might have caused it. And hopefully it doesn't come back. Well, it doesn't really bother me if I have to drop the graphics, but graphic settings lower, but it was still weird. Again, this is a game from 2017. My computer is newer than that, and everything worked perfectly the first episodes. No problems whatsoever. And the weirder part is that the frame drops didn't happen on my playing, it happened only recording, so that was interesting. Gameplay was smooth for me, it was the recording that had the problems. Okay, so that should be towards the hospital and this should be a dead end. Yes, this is a dead end. So if everything is okay, we should be able to open this. And yes, yes we are. So not much else in the sewers, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, then there's the suitcase inside the hotel and whatnot. We have lots of things to do. So janitor, closet, morgue. I think we need lights first. Electric control room is number 4. Mortuary is 5. So we are here. Yes. And storage. And electric room, yes. Lovely. Anything we... No, so I'm guessing we are... Wait, what? Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something. Oh! Well, that was quite loud if I do say so. now I can go up from there, yes. Okay, we got hammer. Good. I don't know where we might need it, but I'm sure we will need it. Well, you could use probably in the drawer, maybe. I don't know. That would be logical. And do I want to open these? Can I open these? Okay, I think I cannot open the drawers. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. What do we have? Lots of keys and papers. What is this? Ah, brief. Oh, that's not good, because that means the private investigator is BH. BH. Room key with some initial. Okay. No. EH. Dorothy. Right. Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins. Bernard's house. Could be. And what do we have here? Driver's license, Stephen Moss. Anything? Expires 1999. New York. Nothing else. So that's interesting. He never left. And his stuff is in the morgue. But if he was killed, why nobody bothered to check him? Okay. I called Dorothy last week. She told me something interesting about Sophia. There was a puzzle that she received from Matthew when she first started working at the mansion, sort of a birthday gift for her. In that puzzle, Sophia was to visit both hers and Matthew's favorite location in Painscreek. In each location lies a clue that Matthew had written on the wall of the building exterior. The clues, when put together, will point to the location of her gift. I thought that was a neat idea. Oh, okay. So this is definitely the things we already have found. Sophia's favorite places: Anne's courtyard, inn and suites, bridge over the stream by the gate entrance, post office. Why would someone like post office? And where can I find Matthew's favorite place? Okay, so we already have found the post office and do we have inn and suites or bridge? I can't remember. I received an anonymous message this morning. It claimed that Scott wasn't Vivian's killer. Unfortunately, that's all I got. It claimed that Scott wasn't Vivian's killer. Unfortunately, that's all I got. Okay. I've had my doubts whether Scott really killed Vivian. He sure had the motive, but upon reading all his diaries and looking through his investigation notes, I can't help but think that Scott didn't kill Vivian. On the contrary, he was trying to find out who killed Vivian, as well as what really happened to Andrew Reed and Dr. Johnson. I still don't know if this anonymous person is a man or a woman, but they've helped solidify my thoughts on Scott. I received another message yesterday. It told me to look into Bernard, the mansion's butler. I can't help but feel that this person is trying to tell me something, but not exactly what. The message said I will find something in the house. Today I received a key in the mail with the initial PH. Does it stand for Bernard's house? I've searched everywhere and read all of Bernard's diaries. Something just doesn't add up. Maybe it's just a hunch or simply that I'm thinking too much, but would he have really killed Vivian? There's something else about his entries that just make me pause and wonder if he was indeed a murderer. I photographed all the pages. Yeah, I have to say that Bernard seems, because his dad died in the mines, I think, if I remember correctly. He do also have motive, because I don't think that Vivian was as well. we already know Vivian was as nice person as she was painted to be, as she killed her mother-in-law and what else. Oh yeah, there's the boards I need to get to open, and I think they were in the BH, so Bernard's house. So and now I think I can go up. Did we have something we can move? Nothing. Anything else? Doctor's office is number 2. Okay. Emergency room. Okay, so it's over there. Did we have some kind of ID card? Medical records. Operation room, patient room, break room, restroom. Stairs. Rehab equipment, so rehab room, restroom, stairs, patient room, elevator. Painscreek Community Hospital, Henry Johnson, not staff pass. Key card. So we do have a key card, working key card. I'm take a quick look around. If I might see something little. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's still working nicely. So this was something I couldn't open, yes. And so there's nothing there. Can I? Oh. Maureen. Interesting. Wait a minute. Derek and Wanda. anything? Catherine. I'm not... Are those something I can actually open, or is it just there? What do I have in photos? Dorothy, Derek and Wanda. Andrew's house, Bernard's house. I'm not certain that I can actually open these. Susan, Catherine, Lisa, and Maureen. Do I even know those persons? Wanda, Tyler, Vivian, Teresa, Steven, Scott. Oh, by the way, was it the Matthew? Yes. Had he something to say about... Yes, of course. I'm mixing now Scott and Matthew. Sophia. Today was Sophia's day off. We ate the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious. The atmosphere is relaxing and the coffee tastes great. Maybe it's all because Sophia's company. Still, I love to hang out here. This is definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by church and the Little Big Books. Oh wow. So either it's Little Big Books or church. Where's the books? Was it next to the Anne's courtyard? Well, either way, it's on the same area we are going. Okay, now I think we can use this. Can I close this for now? Yes, thank you. And turn on the lights. Okay, I don't think that... Okay. Do we have anything in here? Influential shit. Influential shit. I'm sorry. It's 5 a.m. so I do apologize. Influential citizen Jackson and Lewis. Certificate of acknowledgement awarded to Johnson. Certificate of recognition. Yeah, lots and lots of merit. Do we have anything we need or can use? No. Can't see.
Henry, I just received a letter from the NMB investigation firm regarding the use of the RRF funds. I need you to call me. Henry, we really need to talk. Please call back. What's going on, Henry? Why aren't you returning my calls? This is really important.
Well, Henry never answered. Dr. Henry Johnson. Dear Dr. Henry Johnson, I would like to thank you for your contribution to Painscreek Community Hospital and people of Painscreek for past 2 decades. However, there have been reports regarding mishandling of funds designated for PCH, most of which came from the Roberts Relief Fund. This support was meant to help with the purchase of medical equipment and supplies. Since the sum of nearly $160,000 has been estimated missing, we have no other choice except to open an investigation. Until you are able to explain the discrepancies between your accounting and ours, we have no choice but to suspend all funding for the hospital for the time being. I will be meeting you and your accountants to solve these issues so we may continue to support the hospital's needs. Sincerely, Vivian Roberts. Interesting. I'm just thinking that maybe Vivian framed Dr. Johnson. And but why? If that's happened. Come on, take the key. Take the key. Pick up. No, pick up. 203. I think that's a room. So. Wow, what a deductive skills I do have. Maybe it's a room key. Yes, yes, I'm here all night. To Charles Roberts, I don't know if it's a joke that you sent me the threat letter, but if you knew about the well, then you must have found out the truth. Just so you know, your wife was the one behind all of it. If you have any grudge, it's with her, not me. I was just a witness in Sophia's death, nothing more. Fax it tomorrow. So Charles Roberts had found out. Not maybe all, but at least somewhat. That actually gives a motive to Charles Roberts also. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come along. Come along. Isn't this the same letter we already... No. Okay, so I can't take the third paper, I think. Hopefully I can't. Okay. I think it's only an envelope. Anything else? So no messages. Diaries. Newspaper, letter, document. Where did I see them? Remember, at this time I will give you the first payment in good. Okay, I have enclosed copy of that threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. Ooh. This is the same letter that the good old doctor received. Word for word. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. And threat letter to Henry. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. Both get the same letter. Both died. But who sent the letter? Was it Charles? Was it someone else? So what I was going to check. Now we have some room 203. So second floor. Yeah, I can go up from there if I want to. What else? So either it was Charles who knew what has happened, at least partially. What was this? Oh, this was Wanda Tyler's. Yes. Derek visit. Oh, yes, we do know that. Yeah. So definitely could be Bernard or Charles. 208. 209 and 27. What do we have here? Anywhere when you Nicole. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost certain. Yeah, I've been in here already. So hopefully 207. I can actually open these two. Well, it didn't work. I'm almost certain that there's nothing important in here, but you never know. 203. Let's see if we can open this. Can I get some light? Just a little bit. Yes, that's great. What about here? Oh, nice. Little light is always good. 203. It's locked. Now let's see if the 203 key works here. Oh. Now, okay. Okay. All VHSs. Cupboard. Towels. Can't open the restroom. Can I? Yes, I can open. Empty. Scott Brooks' body found by jogger with multiple stab wounds to the heart. Scott's body was found behind a bush on Maple Drive. The police are currently investigating the case. Police unsure if events are tied to the killing of Vivian Roberts. Scott Brooks, the murder suspect of the Vivian Roberts case, was killed yesterday. His body was found on the roadside along Maple Drive. At around 6:50 a.m., a jogger happened to see a body lying motionless on the side of the road, behind the bush while doing his morning run. He stopped to check if the person needed help, only to notice that the body was covered in blood. He immediately called 911. The police arrived shortly at around 7 a.m. and the victim was pronounced dead. The time of death was predicted to be about 4 to 6 hours ago, putting the time of death between 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Questions have been raised pertaining to the murder of Vivian Roberts, especially since the Scott was released from prison due. So we know what happened to Scott. So he's not the one who actually hired the PI. And that could actually explain why Trisha is dead. Room key. Room key. And diary. Ah, Dorothy Patterson. Now we can get the Dorothy's room. Okay. Yesterday, on hearing that Scott was apprehended for a murder of her mother, Trisha collapsed. The hospital called this morning to inform us that it was just a nervous breakdown. However, they suggested that she should stay there for another few days. Charles is asking me to stay by her side. It rained today. Trisha has always hated the rain. She stayed in bed, tucked under the blanket, nearly the entire day. Here and there she muttered Scott's name out loud. She cried herself to sleep a few times. It pains me to see her like this. Scott was... well, it wasn't Scott's mother. Charles visited Trisha almost every day. Today he was quieter than usual. All of a sudden he told me that Vivian had been seeing another man, apparently a banker, for more than a year. He asked me if Vivian ever talked to me about it. I said I didn't know anything, but was sure that Vivian would never have done such a thing. Then I realized that Trisha was awake. I'm not sure if she heard our conversation. Well, I'm almost certain that she heard. Sheriff Howard came today. He asked me if I remember seeing anything suspicious the night Vivian died. I've already told him everything I know. It's frustrating to be asked over and over about things that I just want to forget. Before he left, I asked if Scott could really be the killer. He said he's wondering the same thing. If Scott was not the killer, then who killed Vivian? And who killed Scott? Derek came by to see Trisha. I asked him how he was doing. He said that medical expenses for Wanda were more than he expected. Even with Charles's help, he's been forced to use up most of his savings. He's currently searching for a second job. He asked me if there was a future for him. Traveling with Charles made him see some of the rather ugly side of the world. His mother is hospitalized with terminal cancer, and seeing his best friend Trisha like this pains him. I didn't know what to tell him. Before he left, he leaned close to her and whispered, "Would it have been better if Scott just never showed up? Would you have chosen me?" I wish that I never heard that. Yeah, Derek. Got a dick move there. I do... yeah. Human but dick. But the interesting point is, Scott is not the murderer. Scott was killed. But... well... either there are quite many random killings happening and people are just ending up violent. Because if Charles killed Vivian and the doctor, he wouldn't have killed Scott because Scott is his son. Most likely, at least. So the Bernard would be more likely suspect because that almost makes, well, almost that makes sense in that regard, that that Scott was digging in Vivian's killing, and maybe he was getting too close towards Roberts, so he had to be eliminated. Derek also could be a suspect for killing at least Scott. But what would be his motive to kill Vivian and the doctor? But again, that might be... oh, we can go check the key now. But that would be a very interesting coincidence. Oh yes, I have to check the favorite places also. So let's see if this works. And yes, it definitely works. I think... what is that? Mother Mary. I can't take that. So, anything else? So we can read. Daughter of ex-mayor found dead at Painscreek Community Hospital. The hospital is now checking to see why the roof door was not locked. Investigation is still pending regarding Trisha's death. Trisha Roberts falls 40 feet from rooftop, lands on head and dies. Ouch. Yesterday morning, the body of Trisha Roberts was found on the grounds of Painscreek Community Hospital. She was pronounced dead at 7:20 a.m. According to Miss Thompson, she was starting her morning shift when she heard some sound near the reception area. She went out to find Trisha lying motionless. Blood was flowing out from her head. She quickly called for Dr. Bennett, the attending physician for the day's morning shift, who brought Trisha to the emergency room at once. Unfortunately, it was too late. The hospital CCTV shows that Trisha Roberts was walking around the hospital at around 6:30 a.m. She headed to the roof at 6:54 a.m. A few minutes later, her body was found on the ground 3 floors below. Charles Roberts, ex-mayor and father of the deceased something something something. So that definitely points towards suicide, although at this point I'm not saying anything definitive, but she lost Scott. Maybe she, in more ways than another one, and maybe she find out something what has happened, and also Derek's. So it could be that she might have just made committed a suicide. But again, it might not be Dorothy Patterson. Anyways, let's read this one. October 27th, 1995. Scott was released from prison this morning. Matthew went to pick him up. There's a lot of tension here in Painscreek. Most people think Scott as a murderer. Charles tried to stop Trisha for seeing Scott, but it's no use. She was already waiting for him at the cabin. November 6, 1995. Charles is drinking again. He couldn't stop Trisha from trying to see Scott, yet Scott seems to be avoiding her. Trisha should not have been discharged from the hospital at this point. She still needs help and rehabilitation. November 14, 1995. Derek and Scott fought at the market today. Derek asked Scott why he's avoiding Trisha. Scott didn't say anything. He just walked away. Derek told him not to come back anymore. It's sad to see what's happening to them now. They used to be such good friends. November 16, 1995. Oh my god, Scott was killed 2 days later after the fight. Although yeah, maybe it's relating that second coming of Scott. December 2nd and 1995. Trisha's been going crazy ever since Scott died. She sometimes screams in the middle of the night. Here and there, she'll ask us why Scott hasn't visited her for a while. No one seems to know how to answer without agitating her condition. December 6, 1995. Trisha is finally being admitted to the hospital for another mental breakdown. Charles doesn't know what to do. I've asked for his permission to take care of Trisha at the hospital until she recovers. I think Charles appreciates my help. Yeah, Scott's death was too much to Trisha. She was committed to the hospital and most likely a suicide. But as we have found the PI's stuff, which points out the chance, the possibility and definite possibility, well, almost certain that the PI was killed. House key, probably the lab, the photograph lab. Yeah, take it. So that means PI probably was close to the killer also. Maybe. I can almost see the... Oh, well. I'm almost can see the Bernard Hopkins killing everyone else, but why the doctor? Okay, anyways, let's continue. Read. Dear Dorothy, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for all you've done for me. You've taken care of my store on so many occasions. You helped maintain its bright spirit. I would be lying if I said that I'm not saddened by your departure. I will greatly miss you. I wish you all the best in your new place. Do invite me there once you settle in. May God be with you. Best regards, Oliver Gibson. Okay, and well, Holy Bible. Sophia. Sophia. Oh, the pendant. We find it from the inside the well. What was the number in it? Come on, come on. Turn around. Turn around. Please just... No, no, no. Can I get the number from here? 0526. 0526. Okay. 0, 5, 2, and 6. Bing bot. And what do we have here? Of course, diary. Anything else? Dear Sophia, March 8, 1975. How have you been? I hope everyone is treating you well at the bench. It's been 6 months since my missionary work started here in Indonesia. Life here is hard but meaningful. I thought my life at the orphanage was miserable, but after coming here, I realized I am blessed more than I could ever imagine. I'm supposed to be back in 1 week's time, but I recently decided that I'll be extending my stay here for another 6 months. I haven't received any letters from you for a while now. I hope you're doing well. Remember the time when we were at the orphanage, you said that you don't want to be poor anymore. I think God heard your call and brought you to Painscreek. Charles and Vivian told me they were glad I introduced you to them. They said you are a hard-working person with a kind heart, and that us being related was not the reason they hired you. You got the job on your own merit. I did not know whether or not to tell them we are not actually cousins. I feel bad for lying to them. I guess I'll have to tell them the truth someday. Having said that, I'm glad that you are in Painscreek. We can talk and meet anytime, just like the good old days at the orphanage. I will do my best here. I hope you can wait for me. Best regards, Matthew Brooks. P.S. Not PPS. P.S. I have prepared special present for your birthday. Wait for my telegram that day. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's still the same letter. Anything? I hope we have everything, but of course. Sophia Miller. August 30th, 1974. I know some people don't like me. Wanda always picks on me, and Bernard ignores me. Most of the time. Sorry, most of the time. Andrew, well, he's okay as long as I'm not in his garden. Dorothy cares a lot for me, though. I like her. Tom, our security guard, treats me with respect even though I'm just a housemaid. Vivian and Charles are kind to me. Oh, and Matthew too. I almost forgot about him. He's been taking care of me forever, certainly as long as I can remember. I'm a lucky girl. October 20th, 1974. Matthew talks to me whenever he has time. Sometimes I feel he's trying to escape his chores at the church. We'll talk about everything under the sun, our hopes, dreams, futures. It reminds me of our days at the orphanage. December 20th, 1974. Landing a job here as a maid was the best thing that could have happened to me. However, I never imagined I would be having an affair with married man, let alone my employer. Now I'm carrying his child. How do I face Matthew? March 15, 1975. I received a letter from Matthew today saying that he'll be extending his stay in Indonesia for 6 months. That's always been him. He's always had a noble heart, wanting to help people everywhere. I miss him, but I'm glad he decided to extend his stay there. It gives me time to prepare how I'll explain my situation to him. I don't know he'll take it if he just hears the truth blurted out once he gets back. March 18, 1975. I received a telegram this morning from Matthew wishing me a happy birthday. He told me he had a special birthday present prepared for me. All I need to do is to find the clues that he placed in our favorite places. He's waiting for my telegram after I solved the puzzle. I've actually solved it already, but I don't know what to say to him. What should I do? June 1st, 1975. My baby was born today at 8:20 a.m. and it's a boy. He looks like Charles. Dorothy's taking good care of us. She prepares the food and attends to my needs. I almost feel like I'm her boss. Charles visits me all the time, asking if we need anything else. I told him he didn't have to come so often and to instead focus on work. As a mayor, he must have a lot on his mind. June 16, 1975. Charles told me today that his mother Magdalene will be arriving in 2 weeks. She knows about our relationship. I feel nervous because she's a strict woman. At the same time, I'm happy because she told Charles to take responsibility for me and my son. Soon I won't have to be a maid anymore. Charles has decided to name our child Vincent Roberts. I like that name. So, now I think I will go and try to find the clues. And now we are able to enter Oliver's photography. We are able to open the suitcase inside Dan's courtyard and Insuit. We have quite a lot of things to do. But first, the clues. Okay. So I'm gonna make a quick check. Check. So I think here was the one of the clues, and yeah, stream. We definitely know already that one. There's the books. Is there anything on the wall? No. I'm not completely certain. Nothing over there. Oh yeah, there was playground. Yeah, definitely playground because yeah, it's on the playground. But as I was a little bit lucky with the tree stump, we found it because yeah, I go gallivanting around playground and stumble on the stump. Yeah, I know. So, but I'm guessing there should be some bird. Okay. So we have these clues. Okay. Matthew Brooks. Little Big Books, yes. So the church. I think I already checked that. Or have I? Yeah, I did check that. So what did I miss? Could it be somewhere else? But it should be on the building because as it has been already. Hopefully I don't miss it. That would be really awkward. Can't see anything. No. Slower, no. Nothing over there. No. Oh. Oh. I guess I didn't never check this area then. Okay. 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 Cool. Let's take a picture of it. So is that the code for the present? Was it 4 numbers? I think it was. Well, you might as well go and check it out. So that's the thing then, yes. Annoying part is that I already thought I checked the area, but apparently I didn't check the... Well, not apparently, but yeah, I didn't check the farthest wall. Awkward. Whatever, we found it. But I take the credits for finding the tree stump before even knowing about it. But then there was the bridge. Last time I checked, when I tested better graphics around here, I think the frames dropped. But not now. Oh, there was a little stutter, but my frames didn't drop. And now that I've 1203. Yeah, bye. Okay, let's see. Unlock. Okay, it's 4 numbers, so that should be okay. 1203. Nice. Oh no. Dear Sophia, it's been quite a while since I last wrote to you. I've been busy. I hope you are doing well. Father Calvin has been guiding me how to be a man of God, to grow my faith in the Lord and my compassion for people. When I see those who have no beds to sleep upon and no food to eat, my heart goes out to them. I wish I could do more. Father Calvin has been handing me more and more responsibilities. It seems like he might be retiring soon. He even gave me his favorite desk in the study room. I've changed its code, 0318. Oh, we can go there now. The day you first came to the orphanage. Painscreek has been very quiet recently. Nothing much goes in this small town. Oliver is still Painscreek's event photographer. Charles and Vivian are running their businesses as usual. Trisha's 7 now. She's really smart and loves to hang out with her dad. Dorothy's the same old Dorothy that we all love. Bernard's still the reliable butler. I don't think he'll ever be replaced. As for me, well, I'm still here waiting for you to return. For your return, sorry. Do you remember the church attic? Well, I spend most of my free time there now, doing wood carving. It helps me relax. Hey, I even got pretty good at it. Sometimes I'll think of you and how we spent time together. I'm not sure if you ever realized how I felt towards you. Since you left, I keep writing these letters, but I never mail them. And to be honest, it's because I don't have a clue where you may be staying right now. At the same time, writing to you has made me feel that we are still close to one another. Today marks the 6th year that you left Painscreek. I still don't know why you left. All I want to say is take care. This will be my last letter. One day I hope to see you again. Love always, Matthew. 14th of February 1982. Okay, is that a... Dear Sophia, please wait for my return. Love, Matthew. 18th of March 1975. Every moment I spent with you is like a beautiful dream come true. Happy birthday. So this is the original gift, I'm guessing. I can't take it. And the gift. This is the later letter. Well. I hope I got everything from there. Yeah, so Matthew, well, sort of proposed. And Sophia didn't know how to react. Well, obviously denied, but yes. Yeah, I was starting to think what happened if Matthew killed people, but would he kill Sophia's son? His foster son? No, I don't think so. Again, I'm still, for the time being, thinking it's Bernard. And yes, I'm going back to the church now and see if we can open the drawer. Hopefully you heard what I read, because for me the in-game wind sounds were quite loud. There are some discrepancies with the loudness of the sound. Sometimes they are quite... some sounds are quite loud and some are not. Anywho, was it upstairs? I think it's upstairs. Not here, but here. Yes. So let's see. It was a letter, and Matthew's letter to Sophia, 0318. 18. And now we know something. Dear diary, Matthew Brooks' diary. May 13, 1995. I visited Scott today. I couldn't believe what he said. How could Sophia be dead? How could Andrew, Henry, and Vivian have killed her? Did Dorothy know? How about Wanda or Charles? Did they know? Why didn't anyone tell me? Ah, well, he didn't know Sophia was dead. He found out in 95. Dorothy, Wanda, and Josh. I visited Sophia's grave today. It was just a wooden cross that Scott made. There was no name on it. I placed some flowers in front of it. Flowers in front of it. Okay. She always had a liking for flowers. May 28, 1995. June 4th, 1995. We had a mass today. Vivian and Henry were there. Andrew, as usual, didn't come. All I can think of whenever I look at them is whether they actually killed Sophia or not. As they praised the Lord throughout the sermon, I felt sick to the stomach. I couldn't bear to see bear to see their faces. What should I do now? I know I should forgive them, but it's so difficult. I'm dying inside. I wish I never visited Scott. I wish I never heard what he said. I wish I could just forget everything. June 6, 1995. I need to talk to Andrew. I need him to confess. So you talk to the Andrew. One thing. Okay. When did Andrew die? At around 11:25 p.m. last night, fire broke out on the 7th. Oh. Hmm. So Matthew knew. And well, this changes things to interesting way, because Andrew Reid, either he died by suicide or June 7th. And the last I need him to confess. So that could be that Andrew actually, there's nothing else, made a suicide after he had confessed, or it was an accident. That could be a possibility. But if Andrew confessed to Matthew, then what Matthew did with that info? Did he send the letters? The letters wording could be Matthew. But then who killed Scott? Oh, let's go to Bernard's house first. No. I think it's farther, whatever. Father, I can't remember that. Yeah, Matthew could be a killer. Also, I can't remember what's what and where. So there's something missing, yes. So, a knife. Oh yeah, this is... Can I even unlock this? Yes, I can if I have the key. This is house entrance key. But this is for the... Ah. Yeah. Before we... No. I wasn't supposed to close this just yet. Oh yeah, this was the code. But can I do something with this now as I have the hammer? I can. That's a bloody knife. A bloody knife. Can I take it with me? And Scott was killed by a knife. That's a good evidence against Bernard, unless... I was going to say unless he was framed. Is that Vivian? Bernard Hopkins. Well, we will find out what Bernard has written. January 12th, 1995. I drove Vivian today since Derek is out of town with Charles. As I was driving, we talked. She expressed that despite having a successful business, she felt empty and tired. Trisha hates Vivian for trying to stop her from seeing Scott. She seems to be really bothered by the name Vincent, and her relationship with Charles seems to be just for show. I wish I could comfort her. She's going through so much right now. If only I could confess to Vivian how much I respect I have for her. How much respect I have for her. How much I admire her. Oh, interesting. January 18, 1995. Ever since Trisha brought up the name Vincent, Vivian has been pretty quiet. Even during dinner, she hardly spoke. I can barely remember the last time Vivian appeared happy. I don't think anyone can blame her. Wanda hasn't been coming to work for a while now. Her illness is getting worse. I wonder how she's coping. February 5th, 1995. Derek wasn't available to drive Vivian again, so I offered to help. It's been a month since I first drove for her. She's been opening up more to me, telling me about the struggles she's faced with her rocky relationship with Charles, how she really dislikes Scott. Sometimes I would give her some suggestion when she asked what she should do. Other times she just wants someone to listen to her. Mostly I'm just happy to be with her. February 22nd, 1995. Vivian seems rather distraught recently. During the afternoon tea gathering, I stood outside the room and tried to listen for the conversations. She feels miserable being with Charles. They hardly look at each other, let alone speak. Personally, I don't think Charles deserves her. Oh, we have unrequited love again. I finished reading Vivian's biography. Half the facts were incorrect. The writer should have done his homework better. March 17, 1995. Sometimes when I'm driving for Vivian, she asks me to drop her off at the corner of the street, typically in front of Tom's Cafe. She's always telling me that she'll make it back home on her own. It aroused my curiosity, so after dropping her off today, I parked the car and watched her. She ordered a cup of coffee to go. She then left the cafe and walked up the street for about 5 minutes to a residential area. She stopped in front of an apartment and pressed the doorbell. Shortly after, a man in his early 30s wearing a suit opened the door. He leaned over and hugged Vivian. She gave the coffee to him and they exchanged some words. I couldn't hear what they said. They then entered the apartment together. Who is he? May 12, 1995. This is the 6th time I've followed Vivian. After she went into the building with the guy, I parked the car nearby to wait for her to come out. Is this considered stalking? Well, yes, it is. About 2 hours later, a cab stopped out in the front of the apartment. Shortly afterwards, Vivian came outside and the man followed closely behind. They chatted for a bit. Vivian looked extremely comfortable with him. Before leaving, she kissed him on the cheek. What's going on? May 29, 1995. I tracked down the guy. He works at the bank. The place they meet is his apartment. How could she do that? Who the hell is he? I reported sick for the 3rd consecutive day. As I laid in bed, I kept thinking of why Vivian would be seeing another man. No matter what Charles did to her, she has kept her faith in him throughout the years. How could she be having an affair now? She's better than that. She's supposed to choose. Yeah, the problem wasn't the relationship. The problem was that she had she didn't have the relationship with you. So yes, you definitely have motive to killing Vivian, but for different reasons than I originally thought. So it seems like there are killings happening, but for different reasons. And although they are linked just by pure chance. Oh, it's a graphical bug. Okay. At least for now, until we know more. But let's say... Oh. But the problem still remains. Bernard had good cause to kill Vivian. But what about the doctor? And those letters definitely those letters come to the well, you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. Those definitely point out towards Matthew. More Bernard Hopkins, okay. Day 1. The hospital gave me these pills. They are supposed to help fight depression. Day 2. I feel slight dizziness. It might be the food that I ate this morning. Day 3. The dizziness comes and goes. I'm still able to work. Not a big problem. Day 5. It's my day off today. I didn't take the medication. By the evening, I started thinking about Vivian. Day 8. I had to try Vivian again, so I took double the dosage. I had a migraine for the rest of the day. At least I didn't have to think about her. Day 11. Couldn't Vivian stop seeing that guy? Why can't I stop thinking about him? Day 12. Now I know that my dizziness comes from those pills. Day 20. The pills, they don't seem to work anymore. It doesn't matter if I take them or not. I can't stop imagining what Vivian and that guy are doing whenever they meet. Day 32. I stopped taking the medication. We have no idea what time that happened. But again, maybe the doctor's death was just a suicide. Because I can't remember if there was any shady things going on with that. So let's say doctor's death, pure suicide. Teresa's death, pure suicide. Vivian killed by Bernard. And then he killed Scott because Scott probably got too close to solve the situation. Sophia killed by doctor and Vivian. Also, of course, Vivian killed with the help of the doctor, Charles's mother. Also, Charles knew about this or had suspicion about this. Maybe Matthew confronted both. But maybe it's the Bernard the killer. Who knows? This is starting to get really interesting. Okay, what do we need? What do we need now? What do I have? This is for the lab. This is for the briefcase. I think I go for the Oliver's photography, and after that Anne's courtyard. And I think that will be end of this episode. After, of course, I will check the Anne's courtyard and check the briefcase and see what I can find from there and where we go next. And also, well, I might as well go and dig the time capsule if I can. If I can find it. Can I find anything else in here except, of course, the... It's weird that everything is just left in here. Oh, there's the shovel. Can I take it? Yes. Okay. And tools. Oh, right. I need to go and check if I can use these tools to open the drawer. And nothing. July 17th, 1995. Dear Mr. Oliver Gibson, we regret to hear that Father Matthew will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering event from July 18th till the 23rd in South York. We received Father Matthew's memo yesterday stating that he was not feeling well. I assume he has also informed you about this last-minute change. Please send him our regards. We wish him a swift recovery so he may serve the people of Painscreek soon. Sincerely, Reverend Todd McDermott. Dermont. Okay. Oh. So... he was sick. July 17th. And when was Vivian murdered? Perfect. Found third death strike Painscreek in less than a year. Do we have them? Oh, I think it's on... Can I... Is it on here? No. Well, I have to go through those sometime and get the timelines. Come on, open. Let's open. Ooh. More diaries. January 3rd, 1996. We just attended Trisha's funeral this morning. Charles tried to be strong, but by the end of the ceremony, his face was wet. Dorothy cried her heart out. It truly pains the soul to witness so many deaths occur here in Painscreek. Every one of those deaths was of a person I knew, and some were very close to me. Among them, Vivian's death shocked me the most. Despite what the media say, I will not for ever a moment believe that Scott killed her. It just doesn't make sense to me. Trisha's death hurt the most, probably because I spent the last few years mentoring her. She was smart, kind, and very talented. She was turning into a very promising young woman. With her passing, Charles has lost all his family members. He's all alone. I can't imagine the pain he's going through. Dorothy left Painscreek early February, a month after Trisha's funeral. The hospital closed shortly after. By the end of the month, Charles had packed and departed Painscreek for good. August 14, 1996. Wanda passed away on March 12, 1996. Her cancer had spread too far and too deep. The doctors could not save her. 2 weeks after the funeral, Derek moved out of Painscreek. Autumn is approaching. My photography store will be closing by the end of this month. I have many things to say, but there's no one left to confide in. Anyways, I've been thinking about retiring. Oh, sorry, yes, retiring for quite a while now. Maybe the time has come. What did you know? So, yeah, that's locked, definitely. Anything new? Let's go upstairs, if we can. It's locked. While we're at it, yes. Now I will go towards the cemetery. Before that, we will visit. What was the house called? Derek's and Wanda's house, because there's the broken drawer, and we will see if we can open it with the hammer or the tool we what we got. Can't remember. This is a wrench, but what kind of wrench? There's a certain word for it, so I can't remember. Anyways, the tool. Okay. So first things first, we are going there. One, and after that we try to find the time capsule. This might be a little longer episode, but yeah. I preferably I would like to continue playing all day today, but unfortunately it's quite, well, it's 6 a.m. and I think I need to get some sleep also, because I'm starting to get a little tired, although this is some very intriguing game. Oh, it's the upstairs. Hopefully, I've been trying to check their frames a little while, so I hope they're okay. Let's see. Okay, that didn't work. Hammers should work. Oh yes. City of New Jersey Department of Child Psychiatric Division, June 17, 1981. Okay. Psychiatric evaluation of Derek Tyler. Okay. Don't mix the Derek with us. Dear Miss Wanda Tyler, after almost 5 months of session, your son Derek Tyler is now much better. We are still unable to get him to talk much, but he has chosen to express his thoughts and feelings through written text, which is breakthrough for him. During his last session, however, he wrote the following. Dad was standing in the middle of the road. He was waving to me. Mom was crying and her tears dripped onto my face. I woke up. Kitty was purring and licking my face. I think she wanted to go out. Mom doesn't like me to make noise when it's late at night. Says it will wake everyone up. So I was very quiet when I opened the back door. Kitty flew away. There were noises behind the wall fence. There's a door that always locked, but there's a light behind the keyhole. I walked to the door and looked through the keyhole. There were 4 people. 2 of them were fighting, and Baby was crying. Then one of them fell down and hit her head. She stopped moving. Her eyes were open. I wet my pants because she was looking at me. Derek has since been very quiet. We haven't been able to grasp fully if that what he wrote was real or imaginary. Nevertheless, we are concerned with his situation. Kindly get back to us so we can discuss further steps in helping him. So Derek saw what happened. But what we don't know if he ever realized it was the truth. Wanda Tyler's. But did Wanda Tyler knew? Okay, sorry. January 24th, 1981. The school called. Excuse me. The principal told me that the kids have been calling Derek names, saying that he's a bastard child. I know that Derek wants to know where his father is. I don't know what to say to him. Oh, yeah, we don't know his father. February 20th, 1985, 1981. The school called me again and told me that Derek poked a bird nest till it fell off the tree. After that, he stoned the chicks to death. This resulted in him being suspended from school for a week. The principal asked if Derek had suffered any kind of trauma that would cause him to act like this. I could not tell him that Derek witnessed Sophia being killed. He was only 5 when that happened. Oh, but you knew. Okay. May 11th, 1981. Derek stopped going to school. He told me school isn't for him. I should not have asked him to keep quiet about Sophia's death. He must have been bottling up his emotions all these years. Maybe it's time I start homeschooling him. So one that definitely knew it was. Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work. Vivian? Was there anything in here? This is 8 years. 7. Yeah, but she didn't like Sophia, so although Derek saw the death, I don't think Wanda was too sad about it. Anyways. Of course, the interesting point is that yeah, the letter doesn't tell that much new for us, or well, except that Derek find out what had happened, and of course we know that now that Wanda also knows it and know who killed who killed who, I don't know. But of course there's the thing that I'm just checking. Yeah, there's one thing, of course, that we have, at least I feel I have found quite a lot of those diaries and whatnot, and I don't know if you have to, well, you can probably miss those and you don't even have to find all of those, so I don't know. No, we can't open the crates, so where would be the... Not... Oh! Okay. I need... Okay, yes. So what do we have here now? I'm not certain how this will have any connection what we have done, but let's see. Oh, January 11th, 1996. Scott is gone and Trisha is dead. How did this happen? We held Trisha's funeral last week. There could have been more people. There should be have been more. This village will be barren in a few months to a year. My generation is just moving out and the old generation is simply dying out. I will also be leaving here soon. Once my mother passes on, once I can't take off her any longer. The night Vivian died, I saw Scott meeting her. I was at a distance, from where they were arguing. I couldn't hear the details, but I could tell they were disagreeing. When Scott left and went back to his cabin, I followed him. I watched him through the window till early morning, all the time thinking how he had drifted so far. How could Trisha choose him over me? Am I not good enough for her? Oh, Derek. The police questioned me when Scott was suspect for killing Vivian. I know he didn't do it, but I decided not to tell them what I knew. With Scott locked up, I could have chance to be with Trisha. I didn't expect that this small omission on my part would eventually lead to Scott's death. When Scott died, Trisha ended her life. In a way, I too died. I too died that day. I never wished for Scott to die, nor Trisha. I hope they can forgive me. Derek Tyler. That sounds sincere, and I don't know if he has any reason to lie. More chess pieces. This is a bishop. Do I have enough? Can I... Let's see if I get at least a picture of it so I can remember the number. 9. Do I have photo of the... Trisha, Scott, and Derek. Best friends forever. Trisha, congratulations, I always love you, from Mom. Secret of Painscreek. Hidden room in study room. Yes. Hospital. Underground secret passage. Secret room above father's room. Future detective Scott. Interesting. We need to go back to the church, I think. Can I can take a picture of it. Okay, good. No, not. I don't need 2 pictures of it. Oh yeah, we don't need this. I'm not certain that we have... Oh, we will find out sooner that... Oh, do I have the... Oh, wait. So if that was the bishop, then the other one have to be queen. Which I have marked apparently bishop. Yeah, my mistake. So it's queen. Bishop was number 9. Okay, but I think we still need one more. Because I think we need starting with K. And it's either king. It has to be a king because we have knight. And I'm almost certain that there were 2 Ks in the lock. I might be wrong though. But we will find out sooner or later. If there is no 2 Ks in the drawer, then we really don't have a problem because I have the numbers apparently written down. So the picture was, well, not useless but not needed. Father's room. here? Or wait, what? Okay, this is problematic. If it's okay. Basically, yes, there should be. Well, not should be, but there might be. But the question remains, how do I open it? Is that something? Am I seeing things? Are those just graphical bugs, or is there actually something here? But how can I open it? Anything I can press? Cause I can't jump. Those lights are keeping quite a loud noise. Examine it. Examine. Examine. I don't know. Hmm. I'm not entirely sure that those are some buttons or something. That would definitely show that there would be space somewhere over here. What did the secret room above father's room? Yes. But how do I get there? Can you turn the cross? No. What am I missing? Or do I need something to... But I'm really worried about you that it's only a... Anything in downstairs? Well, there's ladder, but I can't... Or can I? No. Looking where... There's nothing there to help me. Can I see something in... Oh, by the way, can... Or is the entrance some... Over here? Maybe? Ah. I definitely can see that there's something over there. Is this the part where I have to check the guides or not? Father's room. Either it's the bedroom Or study. I can't see anything. Well, this is awkward. Where could it be? Can't really see anything. Anything in these? Interesting looking. I don't know. Wait. What is that? Okay. But it needs key. I don't have key. That was well hidden. That's pure chance I found it. It's definitely it has to be one of these rooms, and well, yeah. But now I have no idea where the key is. What else we can do now? Well, nothing except go to the inn. But I might check. Although this should... I definitely would like to continue playing. I think I need to start to wrap things up. But... what about this? Underground secret passage. But somewhere here. Wait a minute. Well, to be honest, it could point out towards the sewers, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Oh no no. Yeah. What else? Do I need to... I can actually read this. Should I take a picture? I think I will take a picture of this. No. Yeah, I can take the picture. Okay. Let's... No, not twice. I don't know if I need it, but it's better to have it than not. I didn't... Yeah, because I have already the picture of the dartboard. It's... well, it makes sense to take it. Oh, we don't have any keys for these. Okay. I guess I don't need anything here except to go and open the briefcase. What else did we have? We have shovel. We have these two we haven't used on anything so far. So was there anything interesting in these pictures? Nothing. Now. What? Is that a dartboard from the downstairs? I don't know. Do I take photo of this? Can I take? Yes, I can. It looks like it's from the downstairs. But it has to be important because it's here. What is this? Come on. The code for Charles' safe in the gallery is Vincent's birthday. How could I not have thought about that? Call Sheriff James. Check it. Oh, right. Yes, I was thinking it was connected to her mother. I guess I was wrong. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Yeah, do you see? I need some sleep soonish. Autopsy report. Third-degree burns, pneumothorax. Andrew Reed. Oh, Andrew Reed. 44-year-old white male with burns found at home, pronounced dead at the scene. Third-degree burns found across body, completely charred over the head, face, neck, and hands, heavily charred across the front and back of the body, legs, and feet. Closer inspection reveals punctured lungs with an object similar to a switchblade or small knife. Pneumothorax is possible cause of death, but body is too burnt to confirm. Henry Johnson. Now this is 61-year-old white male pulled out of car submerging lake. Victim lungs do not contain water, which shows that he did not die by drowning. Okay. Due to the prolonged submerging of the body in water, the estimated time of death might not be accurate. Estimated time of death between 12 to 16 days. Top right side of the skull, leaning towards the front and above the right eye, has a wide crack, usually caused by sharp object and strong force. Front torso, face, and back portion of forearm suffer numerous lacerations. Victim most likely succumbed to blood loss before being placed in water. So he was murdered. 55-year-old white female found lying in front of mansion gates, pronounced dead at the scene. 12 centimeters wide and 7 centimeters deep crack found at the right side of the head. Impact caused by strong force with sharp object. Laceration on front torso and back sides of both forearms. Victim died from loss of blood. Right. Well, this is getting interesting. So, Johnson definitely not a suicide. Murdered. 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 And they are killed same way. So, the problem is, well, not a problem. Charles, only one living. Vivian, dead. Bernard, unhealthy relations towards Vivian. Definitely a possible murder suspect to kill Vivian and Scott. But what the connection towards Dr. Johnson and Andrew would be? Why would he kill them? And the method is quite similar. Charles definitely had reasons to kill Vivian and Dr. Johnson, most definitely. And also Andrew. Andrew was helping the cover up the Sophia. But why would he kill Scott, his son? Unless he didn't know, but still. Derek, according to him, he didn't kill anyone, but he saw the killings. What about females? Magdalene killed by Vivian. Matthew had reasons kill Vivian and Johnson, at least. But why would he kill Scott? Wanda, I don't see why she would kill at least Vivian, unless we don't know something about the Dorothy. Well, she liked Sophia. Well. So there's nothing in here. Wait a minute. Was there a file cabinet in sheriff office? Let me check. Combination locks, sheriff office. Yes. Tree stump. Done. Okay. Let's just go to sheriff's office for now. And that will be the definite end. So, the picture of the dots, what does that mean? Is it from the down? No, it can't be. It's a dark background, not light. So it's the only way. Is there actually darts in the manor? I can't remember. There's darts in Bernard's house. So what? So it has to be important. So was I all close when I tried to use the numbers from the dartboard to open the drawer? Because he has a combination lock in there. But because not every dart was on the board, so you couldn't get the right numbers. And you can see every dart in this board. I'm almost certain that at least one of those are not on the board. So that is something I have to check, but that will be next time. So, but anyways, let's open this 7741. If this works, but I'm guessing it because it's the files. Fortunately, I had already, because I totally forgot this one, but almost. Okay, it's open. To Sheriff Howard, May 13th, 1997. The crack in Vivian Roberts' skull shows that weapon used is an object with heavy and sharp edge. End. Heavy and sharp end. Axe? Something like an axe would fit in the description, yeah. To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be rather strong. I'm assuming it's either a man or a strong woman who is experienced in the use of the weapon. The victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found at the front of her torso, as well as the backside of both forearms, showing that she tried to block the attacks by holding up her arms. The fatal strike landed at the right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrows. This clarifies the following: that victim was facing the killer, that the killer is strong enough to land such a clean but deadly blow, and that the killer is left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, my assumption it being an axe still remains. Since this is media solid, do not under any circumstances leak this information or I'll be in big trouble. The guys here in Grand City don't want anyone more than necessary to know about these details. Hope the above information helps. Sean M. Smith. Vivian Roberts' murder case record of alibi. Interview to Charles Roberts. Interview record. I wasn't here when my wife was killed. I left for New York on July 18th to attend the conference meeting that was supposed to last for 3 days. I was supposed to be back on the weekend. On the morning of July 20th, however, I received a phone call from our butler, Bernard, informing me that Vivian had been murdered. I could not believe what I heard. I got short my trip and immediately came back to Painscreek. Matthew Brooks, July 25th, 1995. Oh, those are both July 25th. Okay. There is an annual religious gathering event in Hartford where pastors from different churches in our state's vicinity meet and discuss what we can do to help our society. The event started July 18th and ran for 5 days, so it ended July 23rd. I represent Painscreek Trinity Church at the event. Our church can confirm this because we had to cancel our Sunday service that we... Wait a minute, but you never attended. Matthew Brooks, I bet you're lying. I'm guessing you're lying. And I'm not guessing, I know you are lying. Unless I mistake the days. I'm just making little notes here. Actually, I could take a picture. It would last longer. No. I want to keep reading. Bernard Hopkins. I was preparing for the fundraising event when I felt sick. However, there was no one who can really do my job, so I kept working. About 9 in the evening, I was too sick to continue, so I bid Vivian goodnight, headed back home. Dorothy Patterson saw me leave. No, there's no one else that lives there. I live alone. Well, he had a bloody knife, but we know the murder weapon towards Vivian is axe. That doesn't mean anything. He could have used axe against Vivian and whatnot. But Scott was killed knife. He was killed differently. Okay. And Dorothy Patterson. Yes, Bernard was not feeling well that day, so he left slightly earlier than usual. Yes, Dorothy Patterson. However, he finished his work before he left. When I saw how sick he appeared, I wondered how he could have kept on working. Well, I guess that's why the Roberts family trust him so much. Me, I was around the mansion most of the time, either preparing the food or making sure that the other maids were doing their jobs. The fundraising event, which was to be held the following day, was important to Vivian, so we were all making sure that everything would be perfect. By the time Mary left, it was already past midnight. I locked the doors and then we went home and then went home myself. No, I live alone. Well, to be honest, you don't have an alibi. You say that there were others, but okay. Mary Martinez. Oh, yes, there's that one. My name is Mary Martinez. I'll be working in the kitchen for the past few days for the upcoming fundraising event. Jimmy's bakery was supposed to deliver the cakes, but few days before the event they called to inform us that they can't make it. Suddenly I was in charge of the cakes. I was so mad because we didn't have much time and this event was supposed to be extremely crucial for Vivian's business. But after hearing that Vivian was murdered, all my anger and work just sort of became irrelevant. Okay. So you were busy. Derek Tyler now. I remember dropping Mr. Roberts off at the airport on July 18th at around 2 p.m. I was supposed to come back after that to drive around for Vivian, but she told me to take breaks since I haven't had a day off for quite some time. I decided to visit a friend of mine who was moving upstate West Dakota. What sort of friend? An elementary school buddy that used to live here but moved when he received scholarship. I played at his place for a few days before coming back to Painscreek. What did I say? I stayed. Yeah, I'm too tired for now. Yes, he can vouch for me. I have his number at home. I can give it to you later. Derek never gave me the number. And Derek didn't have a Derek is lying also. Most likely. I take a picture of this. There is some interesting. No. Is that a whistle? A car key? No, take it. So is that a car key? Could it be for the detective car? Could is that called club or club compartment? I think there is. Anyways, Coroner Derek's confession, Derek's psychiatric event. July 17th. 95. Father Matthew will not be joining from July 18th till 23rd. So, last minute change. Matthew, you lied. Interesting. So, very interesting, Matthew. Now I'm double checking that I have everything. I took the key. Yeah, I can't take those. Also, Derek is suspicious one. This is definitely turning very interesting case. I'm gonna go and check the car. Because it has to open something. I have the doors open. Yeah, and you can't... Can I unlock this with the key? But... No. I can't unlock this one with the key. Anything else? Well, there's the bloody handprint. So, do I use it on this? Yes. More keys. Come on. This is nice. Lockbox 201. Yeah, we are going back to there. Can I take the... Okay. Oh, Steam was... Yeah, it's a little hard sometimes to hit the right points. My head hurts, my tire's flat, and the phone's not working. Is someone trying to stop me from leaving Painscreek? Am I close to discovering something? Well, apparently you were. Oh god, I thought he was the one. I was wrong. He's not the killer. He's not. Yeah, it can be a woman killer. One thing I want to see now, if I can remember. Mention worker list. Oh, previously worked at Moon Cafe. Well, well, well. What was the key? 201, yes. So it might be we can't open everything. Oh, what is that? Oh. What's the button for? Well, we already know. We need the key. He's on to me, and I had to hide the key in one of the drains by roadside. He will never find. Huh. Who's Stimulus? 97. May 19. May 19. Ever since I received the messages and the key, I have been following this anonymous person blindly. What a fool I have been. I need to revisit my investigation notes and see if I might have missed anything important. 21st of May. I looked through the alibis recorded by Sheriff Howard. There were 6 interviews. Charles, Matthew, Bernard, Dorothy, Mary, and Derek. Then I noticed it. One of them is lying. Well, we do know it's Matthew is lying. It was recorded that there was a event, yet I remember reading somewhere about it being cancelled. Where did I read it again? I can't seem to remember. It was in the photographist lab. Oh my god, the 23rd of May, 1997. Oh my god, I just realized that the E in all killers' messages is slightly off in comparison to all of the other letters. If I can find the typewriter, I can find who killed Vivian. What letters do I have? Interesting. Right. Yeah, they is different. Hmm. What else do we have here? Security logbook, innkeeper logbook, okay, and nobody doesn't. Yeah, I don't think we can find from these. Okay, well. I'll think this is the end of this episode, and the next part we have things to do. Very interesting things to do, actually. We need to find the thing which was thrown away. Let's see. This, actually, I could take the picture of it. We need to open the safe in the mansion. We need to see if we can open the well, there's two things at least to open in the mansion: safe and the drawer. Bernard's house, there's the drawer. I think it's tied, linked towards those darts. Hidden room inside the church, which we cannot enter until we find the key. What else? Am I missing anything else? The best course of action would be go Bernard's and then the mansion. And after that, we are trying to find the hidden key and whatever was thrown. And of course, see if we can find what was the secret entrance. I'm not certain. This might be just the sewers. Key is one of the trains by the roadside. It might be I have to go back to the sewers. I'm still not convinced Derek's alibi either. But the problem is, yes, this definitely points out because Matthew Brooks definitely lied about this. So it points out towards Matthew Brooks. But what does it mean when the PI wrote, "I was wrong, it wasn't him, he wasn't the murderer"? Does he mean that it wasn't the Matthew? And again, we have to remember it could be she also. And it might be we don't know, well, definitely we don't know everything just yet. But anyways, I think this is for this end of this episode, and I hope we will see you. I will see you next time, and until then, goodbye.